What's up, you guys? So hopefully y'all can hear me okay. I am actually on vacation, but I wanted to step into this conversation about Kenya posting revenge P on Brittany Eady. I want to give y'all some insight on it because it's not what they're making it out to be. Kenya did not post revenge P. That was posted on Media Takeout, but that's not what it is. So we're going to get into what it is in this video. But first, if you're watching, you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and everyone click the thumbs up button. And I will tell you guys right now, this video is not going to be a highly edited video, but I wanted to go into what Kenya did do. And shout out to Kenya for the opening of her hair spa. Last season, she actually had an event. If y'all remember, they didn't show it on television, but she had some type of opening event. Maybe it was a soft opening, but she had some type of opening event at her salon last year. And because there was no drama, it was like a nice event. It was a positive event. They didn't put it on camera. They didn't put it on the show. It was on camera. They didn't put it on the show. So I guess, she did start some drama at her own event this year to get it on the show. So this is from Mad Beef. Shout out to Mad Beef on Twitter. So she posted, these are the poster boards in the moment when Kenya showcases them at her hair spa event. It honestly don't look like they saw, which they didn't. That's not what it is. It's Britt the Next Gen Shaw. So this is the, she did like a presentation. And so she's calling Britt an insurance fraud hoe, which I guess we'll get into later. So this is the thing. I don't know if y'all can hear it well, but what she's saying is that she was on the cover of Ebony magazine. This girl is on other magazine covers, and the pictures, even though you hear somebody say, is that a P, is that a male body part? The pictures, from my understanding, are pictures that were taken, like racy, spicy pictures that were taken for either a men's magazine or OF. But they're not like private revenge P. What's up, you guys? So before we get into the tea on what Kenya really showed at her spa opening, I wanted to take a minute and introduce you to an author and YouTuber that I've been watching for years. Her name is Janice Hilton Thompson, and she's the author of 23 Types of Guys You Might Meet on Social Media. And she says that her father taught her a number of lessons about men. And one of the lessons he taught her is that not every man you meet wants to love you, provide for you, or protect you. Because men understand that loving, providing for, and protecting a wife is a responsibility that many may not have prepared themselves for. So in her book, 23 Types of Guys You Might Meet, there are a number of men. Some men want you to build with them. That's Mr. Build-A-Male. Some men want you to fix them up. That's Mr. Fixer-Upper. And some men are looking for someone to take care of them in their older years. That's Mr. Nurse or Purse. We've talked about those type of men on this channel. But then there are some men who have prepared themselves to be husbands, and those men are Mr. Shepherd and Mr. Husband. So y'all order your copy of her book at the link. It's in my description box, and it's also pinned in the comments section. 23 Types of Men You May Meet on Social Media. I promise you guys, you're going to love it, because what I love about her is she does like real talk relationship advice. Real talk, real honesty, like nothing is sugar-coated. So if you really want to partner with a man, if you're really looking for a husband, I would recommend that you read this book and soak up the information that she is sharing with you. And I wanted to get into the definition of revenge P in Georgia, because if you're showing pictures that were taken for commercial purposes, that's not revenge P. Like if they've already been sold, let's say somebody makes content on OnlyFans, and y'all know how people steal people's OnlyFans content. If someone posts content that was already published for commercial use, that's not revenge P. So let's get down to it. This is the statute, Georgia Code Title 16, Crimes and Offenses. And let's see. Here it goes. The provisions of subsection B of this code shall not apply to, and so it gets into the reasons that it's not applicable, like if it's part of law enforcement, like if what would be considered revenge P, like a private photo is shared as part of law enforcement or for medical reasons, or if it's only that person, like if you're showing your own photo, or get into number 4, the transmission or posting of a photograph or video that was originally made for commercial purposes. Like a spicy photo that was taken for some type of men's magazines or OnlyFans or something like that. And from my understanding, that's what Kenya showed. So even though you hear the lady say, is that, a P, is that a male body part? It doesn't mean that it was. And so there's a lot of exaggeration going on. Let me first go into Britt Eady, because basically these people are being very careful with their words. If you look at what Britt Eady posted, she never said, Kenya posted revenge P of me. They are playing with y'all. She posted, in Georgia, the distribution of sexually explicit images without the consent of the person depicted is considered a criminal offense. And then she gets into the law. I just showed y'all, but it's not the whole law, just a portion. And so she's never said, she just says #stop bullying. She never said Kenya posted revenge P of me. Even when she said this, thank you to everyone who has reached out to me about what took place at the event yesterday. I'm still processing the nasty, low, disgusting, vile things that was done to try to hurt me. Bullying and revenge P is never okay. But nowhere does she actually say Kenya posted revenge P. She doesn't say that. So it's like, basically, she's hyping y'all up to make something seem like more than it was. It wasn't actually revenge P. And so Kenya, if you look at what she tweeted, I would never engage in revenge P. I've never distributed private, keyword private, y'all gotta look close, keyword private images or footage of anyone, nor solicited images owned by others to use to threaten or blackmail. And then she says she's gonna be vindicated. The reason she's gonna be vindicated is because the images that she showed were not private. They were not private images. Britt did not accuse her of posting her private images. She actually did not accuse her of revenge P. They're choosing their words very carefully, and it's not revenge P. It's just being exaggerated. They hyping up the season, y'all. They hyping up the season. So y'all, with it being a criminal offense, I know Kenya is trying to get her hair spot on the show, but obviously, like, you can't commit a crime just to get, your hair spot shown on the show. Like, they would not show it. And even the scene that they filmed, the part with Kenya doing her presentation about Britt, I don't know, we'll see if it's gonna even be shown, because there's so much drama and insinuation about revenge P that Bravo might not even show it. But y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Did you think that Kenya would really post revenge P of Britt Eady? Do you think that Kenya would really do that? And what do you think about them hyping y'all up to think that it was revenge P? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.